Hello everyone, Foxglow back again. It's been a while since I've done any recording because I've been playing X3 Terran Conflicts offline because I can't record it because it's not supported by Shadowplay, which is what I use to record. Anyway, I finished Farnham Legacy as far as it goes at the moment because I like the story mode and the story mode's done now, so I thought I'd do another series on X4 which I haven't played for over 2 years. So as you can see, I've got a playthrough which I've already started, which is up here, but I'm not going to use that. It's not far in. Even that one hasn't got the Bozo quest, which is the first main story quest you get in X4, and it's modified because I'm using 2 mods. They're not cheating mods. You've got crystal rarities and more default paint. Now the paint you normally get within X4 is done through the online system. They give you the rewards for new paint jobs for your ships, but that system is offline at the moment. Don't know when they're going to reintroduce it, but they're doing some stuff to it. So yeah, and the crystal rarities, it makes it easier for you to see the crystals on the roids. You still have to look for it, but it looks a lot better. You'll see it as we do it. Anyway, so I'm doing a new start, new game, and we're going to use the dedicated warrior. The unworthy entrepreneur isn't available if you first started the game. You only get that option once you've done the HQ once. So that option, if you've never started the game before, the unworthy entrepreneur is not available. But anyway, let's get in with the dedicated warrior. I like it because of the ship. Let's just start it up.
I am proud to serve in this fight, on the side proven to be just. Now a single faction remains that refuses to return the God Realm. It's my duty to protect our people from their heresy, and to destroy any that would threaten our way of life.
My main reason for doing the Power start is because the ship is probably one of the best ones you can get for a starting ship. It does need some changing though, but we'll get to that. I don't know what you could say about a day in which you have seen 4 beautiful sunsets. John Glenn. Yeah, I don't know who he is, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and my X52, Cytec X52 works really well. It's not the Pro version, it's just the normal X52's flight control system, and it's beautiful. It works really well. So that's how I set up this system. And I just love the music in the game. Each sector is something different. And so far I haven't found a bad tune yet. So I hope somebody's going to enjoy this series. And for those of you, there probably isn't many of you that are watching this that have never played it before, but it is quite complex. The menu system, it took me ages. I've played that first one quite a lot, and I still haven't got far into the story mode, but relearning the menu is quite difficult. It's quite a thing to get a grip of. Anyway, we're in, and this is why I like this ship. These weapons are quite good. You get 2 of them eventually. We've got I can't, this will only happen. Let's press H. I wonder if I can turn that off. I don't think I can, because that'll keep popping up. Tutorial, no. External resources. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, because that'll keep popping up initially. Anyway, this is the ship, the Perseus. I really like it. Yeah, it looks cool. Now my advice, first starting off, the first thing I do, go into your options menu. So Go into the player information, go to globals, which is over here on the left, global orders. This is what you want all your ships to do. Default global response to attack. Now it says use judgment. No, don't leave it there. Put it on escape. Notify me if an incident occurs. Keep that. Default global response to police interdiction. Leave it on comply. So they don't shoot your things if they've got some illegal software on them. Default global response to pirate harassment. Don't leave it on attack. Leave it on escape. Default global response to found abandoned ship. Now leave that on claim if possible, but to enable that to work, that particular ship must have marines. Default global response to found lockbox, leave that as ignore. The rest leave as is. So that's the first thing I always do. And the other thing is I've got to the top here. You got logos and default ship skins. Now the logos, you can make your own logos. This is what you can put on the side of your ship, like, you know, a tiger. You got a tiger there. There is a mod that gives you some specialized logos, but I haven't used that. I've made my own logos using that's obviously my icon for my channel, but it doesn't have a transparent background, so if I put that on the ship, it just doesn't look right. As you can see, look, I need to get some software to be able to make that, because all I've got is paint, and paint is what I made these with. These two, like, I'm quite good. Look, that one, if I want to make a vulture corp. But I'm using this one, the hummingbird and a ring of pearls. So that's the one I'm using. So that's my logo, and that will be on all my ships. And the paint, the default skin normally only just gives you four colours, and I can't remember what they are. They're none of these. This is the mod that I'm using, because it gives you all the paints that were available in the online version of the game, where you can send your ships out on a adventure, and it will come back with certain modules, and some of those modules could be the paint modules. Now the one I'm currently want to use is it Washout? No, it wasn't Washout, it's Warden. There we go. I like that one. That's in my intro, on my intro video that I made, because I like that particular colouring. It looks cool on this particular Perseus. But that could change when I get another ship, because each ship looks slightly different with the colour system. See that? That looks so cool. And the reflective, look at the reflections on the skin, it's so cool. Anyway, first thing we want to do, yeah, you get scanned a lot, so you've got to be careful if you've got illegal stuff on you. If you've got any illegal stuff on you, they'll tell you to drop it. Thank you, surprisingly. They'll tell you to drop it. If you don't drop it, they'll blow you up. Well, you guys that have played know, don't you? Anyway, you have a set of scanners. You've got, well, there's two main types of scanners. This scanner that I'm going to indicate now, you've got that mauve colouring around the side of your ship. That's to scan stations. You can scan stations that you've targeted, like this one here.
Paranet Defense Platform.
Defense platform. If it was a production one, see, it's got their information unlocked. If you fly close to it, it will unlock the information of the station, which will enable you to get a refund, not a refund, a discount price for all the stuff that you buy from it. You won't get anything from this, because it's a defense station, so you won't get anything for that. And the other scan that you have is Shift+3. Then you press the R key and hold it down until that line goes thin. Whee, and let it go. And it scans the real system. Oh, that there, that purple haze is probably an anomaly. Now, at this stage of the game, don't go near that anomaly, because Bozo is the one that sends you to this anomaly, or to find it, I think, because you only get one anomaly in each sector. Now that will be the anomaly that Bozo sends us to. So we won't go to that right now. If I press the M key and zoom out, we can see my scan has produced all these question marks. And they are stations and unknown objects that the scan has shown up. And it just does a certain area. So there might be more stuff here. The likelihood is if we move over to here, we might find something from the scans. But we've now got to obviously open up the sectors. Now apparently, engine part, oh that's strange. Engine parts are well sought after to stock in the wharfs when we find them. This is the map as you get it when you first start the game. Now I know there's some wharfs. Where are we? Oh, here we go, look. They're already there. A pounded wharf and a pounded shipyard. Obviously where you can buy your ships from and get your ship repaired and updated. Anyway, the first thing you need to do, or what I always do, is search the buildings for what I would call sparklies. And you have to have that scanner up so you can hear any frequencies that show whether, oh there's a sparkly there already, look. Let's hope we can get lucky and it'll be the Bozo story quest start, because by interacting with one of these sparklies starts off the story mode. Not always. You could find it in the first one you come to, or you could find it in the 21st one you come to. It's some RNG. See how lucky we get. You need to go right close to it, fly near the surface of the station until you hear radio noise. Once you hear the signal, slow down and look around for a visual signal, which is that. You can also turn the scan mode on with, well for me it's 16, which is that. That's on my joystick. Flying around the station, locate the signal visually and move closer until you have perfect signal strength. So that's what we do now. Please be Bozo.
I have work that. Are you interested in a job?
No, it's not Bozo. The only missions I accept, I don't do mission running because it mucks up your rep on some occasions. I decline them. I will do taxi missions. Nothing wrong with doing the missions, I just don't bother. I've never done it. A lot of it's quite convoluted doing some of the missions. And plus you can lose rep because you're attacking stuff where you want to gain rep.
Civilian ship
Now,
C.
I've just targeted the closest enemy, which is that civilian ship. So I've used it to target nearest enemy option on my HOTAS, and we've lost him. He's gone into the station. Now if you shoot one of them, it will give us rep with this particular race. Now I'm looking for more. Oh, this one, I can hear it. But where is it? Got to be a crackly. Oh, right there, look. See it? Oh, this, no, this isn't a job one. This will give us, oh, well, it can't have a discount. Oh, it is a job one.
I'm supposed to be broadcasting, but I need help. 1 moment, please.
You've got to press X. Let it be Bozo!
I had to disable my voice filter.
Not bad.
I was beginning to think my messages were being intercepted by those split fellows. I'm a little disappointed that it was this easy. I don't suppose they sent you, did they? Oh, that would be quite devious.
Cool. This is unusual to get it so quick.
What should I call them? I suppose captors is quite apt.
Love his voice.
Employers? They let me work on my own projects some days, you see.
Do you need help? I'm moving back so you can at least see something.
Ah, yes, you see, I'm in a spot of bother. I'm in the middle of some important scientific research which I'm unable to pursue personally from my current location. I'm looking for an assistant to aid me.
Love his voice. What do you need?
I'll send the task to your ship computer. This is rather exciting.
This is basically what he's just said. So we accept it. So this is the first story mission. Cool.
Wonderful. I have managed to place the device on a nearby docking area. You should be getting the coordinates now.
Okay, so now he's getting us to dock on this particular station. So there we go. Let's request to dock. Press the wrong one.
Docking granted.
And we have to manually dock because we've got no software at the moment. Because you can get a docking computer, but that's for later on when we've got some money. Because yeah, this start only gives us 5,000 credits, which is not a lot, but we're going to make money the reasonably easy way. So you line up your icon there, so it's green, and so that it's stable like that. Wait, get that nice and green, stay green, and then where it's got the triangle below, we want that to move up. There we go. So it goes up. So now strafe to the left, make it all go green, and then strafe down. Oh look, there's a target there. Let's get that target first.
Civilian ship C.
Stop, please.
A bit dodgy doing it here because we could hit the station. Mustn't hit the station. He's hitting the station. Got him. Did he drop anything? No. Hopefully that'll get our rep up. Now we've got to do the landing system again. I had to do that. Our rep with them is +5 at the moment. If you look down here on the right, there we are. Neutral +5. Hopefully that'll give us a +1 on top. They'll tell us in a minute. Right, let's try that landing again. So we line up, make that nice and green. Wait, I go to right, go strafe to the right, strafe down, we need to go back a bit.
Thanks for your help.
There we go. Well, we didn't get a +1 yet. We need to kill one more maybe. So strafe down when it's like that. Wait. Keep it on that middle, there you go. Should dock now. There we go. Now he sent us here to pick something up.
Docked.
So we got to get out of the ship.
Welcome.
Cool.
Perseus. Vanguard.
Now at the moment we don't have any crew. We need to find ourselves later on a crew, but we need money for that, so we don't have the opportunity to. Oh, that's close. Normally you have to go right over there. Wants us to pick this up. Inventory items are small things you carry with you, whereas cargo is stored in your ships.
This will allow me to monitor your activity and perform experiments remotely. Please keep it safe.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my! It seems your pulse is elevated. You must be very excited to take part in this expedition.
Oh,
I'm glad. So, shall we begin? I will attempt to direct you in the best way possible. Please be patient with me.
Undock. I really love his voice.
I don't expect you've spoken with too many Boron before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bozo, and it is a pleasure. I do wish it were in person, but my current situation is quite precarious. You must be quite curious on what a lonely old Boron is trying to achieve. There are still so many mysteries and unanswered questions. Are spaceflies sentient? Where are the lost Boron systems? Is faster than light telepathy possible? It is our task to push the physics of this universe to the breaking point and see if it answers any of those questions. My current employers only seem happy when my research results in novel weapon modifications. Very curious people, those Split. I do hope they move me to a new tank soon. My tentacles grow weak.
This is so cool. Now we've got to go to that point that he's marked up.
I do wonder how my homeworld is faring. It has been such a long time since we have had news of it.
At the moment we haven't discovered much of this sector, have we? Just that one station. We ought to drop, that needs to be marked, but we won't do that now because we need the satellites that we've got on ourselves. They give you 5 satellites. Let's have a look. Deploy civilians. See, you get 5 satellites, 5 navigation beacons, and 5 resource probes. We're going to need them for this story quest, so we don't want to get rid of them yet. So let's go to that mark and start the story quest off. We're not going to complete it right now because it's quite long and convoluted, so you need to make a lot of money before we actually do the next part of the story quest, but hopefully I'll get the first part done in this video. Anyway, let's get to that point using fast travel.
Unknown zone.
And there's hotkeys for all of this. You have to look at the control system that you're using. On me, I've got most of it on my HOTAS. So let's get to the first point. Watch you don't hit the rocks. You can avoid them like this, but as long as you're not too close. Now we need to slow down a bit.
I appear to be getting close to where I detected an anomaly. Could you please try using the long-range scanner to search for an anomaly in this facility?
Find the anomaly. That's what we just found earlier. So let's hope we can find it again. So shift 3. And then hold down the R key until that goes thin. Bonk. There it is.
Aha! There it is. If reports are to be believed, these anomalies are tears which may lead to other areas of space, much like the jump gates. I suggest you mark the location of the anomaly on your map. So, how adventurous do you feel today? Thanks to my research, I do have a fair idea of where you may end up. Of course, the quickest way to confirm my theory is to put it into practice.
Yeah, got to fly through it. So we need to drop a satellite. So let's get a bit closer. The anomalies will try and push you away, so we have to boost through it. So we get as close as we can. Our speed will start to reduce in a minute. Yeah, look, speed is now reducing. See, it's reducing. So let's come to a stop and drop a beacon near the anomaly to mark it on your map. So let's do what he says. Nav beacon, drop 1. That's the anomaly pushing us away. Right, what I want to do now, before we go through, stop. Now I want to stop. See, it's pushing us away, look. There's nothing I can do to prevent that, but I want to name the beacon. It's a bit awkward doing it on this. So, anomaly. So I know that if I go anywhere near the satellite, I know I'm near the anomaly. So I've named it anomaly. That's it, hopefully. Hopefully that'll work. Let's just double check that, make sure it's named. Yeah, okay. Right, let's get through it. And it doesn't always send you to the place that it wants you to go to first time. You might have to try it again. So as we're here, we need to boost through it. So boost.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Again, as soon as you get through to the system it sent you through,
Can
need
you
to
hear
drop.
me? It took a moment to realign the frequency.
Drop another drop
It's
a
just
satellite
as
this
I
time.
thought. You have made it through the anomaly and emerged in a distant region. Your location is actually of great interest to me. Over the years, I have managed to pull sensor logs from passing ships to help further my work. I highlighted this as a prime location for my research, should I ever get the chance. While the previous anomaly is interesting, my findings point to something else here, which I expect will lead to a groundbreaking discovery. Allow me to guide you to a particular area.
As you can see, I'm naming this again, anomaly. Otherwise, if you ever come back later on and want to go through it, You won't find it that easy. Make sure that's named it okay. Yep. Now he's sending us to another location. And we should be in Grand Exchange. Let's have a look. Yeah, Grand Exchange 1. So let's go to the other point. Mark it up.
Empty space.
Don't go too fast past it. Let's go cool. A lot of ice. Once we've done this, we need to do a lot of exploring and also crystal mining to make some initial money. And we need to do all that before actually carrying on the story mode after we've opened up this little area.
I am currently evaluating what equipment we will need to make the most of this location. Space here is wounded, with a scar in its fabric which seems to have healed multiple times. There is no record of any abnormal activity at these sites. To everyone else, this is simply an empty area of space. In my search for signals from long-lost boron, I have detected multiple scars in space which continue to spew a multitude of particles and radiation. In a bustling sector such as this, it would only be seen as background noise. However, some of the noise seems to have artificial form. We are going to tear this scar wide open and peer inside. Of course, the universe is a fickle thing. One miscalculation, and we may well destroy the whole system. Ha! Such stakes make this all the more exciting.
Cool.
Before we get started, allow me to reimburse you for your help so far. I do hope the Split don't mind me using their credit account to help fund our venture.
Giving us 25k, cool. He's going to ask us to drop something in a minute.
Now, the experiment. You will first need to place a satellite around this area in order for us to better understand its nature and how best to provoke the anomaly. I suggest you also deploy a resource probe so that we can see how the anomaly has affected the local environment. You should be able to acquire these deployable items from stations which offer upgrades.
We've already got them.
I know of such a station near your location. I will add the information to your map.
Deploy satellite. No. Deploy it here or somewhere else? Satellites and resource probes are available at stations where you can upgrade ships. There we know that. Cool.
Placement must be precise.
Why is he going to mark it for us? Could be right where we are now. Yeah, it's right where we are now. So let's get one off. Satellite.
Ah, good work. I'm receiving a much clearer signal from the tear. Almost immediately, I can see that there are far more gravimetric shears here compared to any other anomaly ever documented. That indicates mass, but of what? This shows some similarities with a jump gate event horizon, but there is something else. Could it be a temporal distortion? Perhaps dimensional? Very interesting. Would you please deploy a resource probe in the specified area? I'm curious of this environment.
Deploy a resource probe at the car. Okay, let's go over there. Oh, just in case. Yeah, I will in a minute. I think this is the where we send a sacrificial lamb to. So let's just in case it is. Because I don't think we have to put another one down. We'll see. because we're going to end up putting down a lot of satellites, so don't want it to be the wrong one. So that should say sacrificial lamb. Yeah. Another resource probe. Yeah, I got that. So we can put the resource probe anywhere here. Let's just double check that circle. Yep, we can put it here. So drop the resource probe.
You will now be able to see the yields of the resources in the area, should you wish to extract them. As for our research, it seems that nearby objects are covered in exotic particles, possibly spewed from the anomaly. I hate to be a bother, but I have an idea on how to proceed. We will need a ship to be flown to a very precise location near the anomaly. If we fit the ship with the right equipment, we may be able to open the tear wider and have a better idea of what is on the other side.
Okay.
This will likely end up in the ship's destruction, so I will help cover the expenses of acquiring a new ship for the task.
That point is where we need to have the satellite actually, so I might pick that other one up. But let's mark this one up and put another one here and name it the sacrifice. Oh, it's nice, it's close, it's the same position, so that's okay. Yeah, that'll do, so it's in the right position. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know it's telling us about antimatter cells. Let's just double check something. Let's go on the map. Iridium, ore and silicon. The drone company. Sometimes it shows the fact. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. It's actually marked up the factory for us, look. Antimatter cell factory. So when we get a ship, we need to send it here to buy the cells. Okay. But normally he says something else, so we might have to pick that satellite up and put it down again.
Satellite.
Got to deactivate it and then pick it up and drop it again. Because I dropped it too soon, I think. And it's part of the quest, so we've got to drop it in the same position. But as I drop it, you'll see it says something different, I think. Let's try that again. Come on then. The quest is not going forward. Have I done something wrong? The other one... Yeah, see that's the anomaly one. And that will be the... Well, it's in the right place, look. Why hasn't he said something? Let's double check the quest log. Oh, 3. I'll deliver. Oh, yeah. It's at the right place. It's now, we've got to deliver the ship, so it won't go on any further now. So that's now the story quest started, and we can leave it in this position now. So we could set to inactive, because we've got to do a lot of stuff before we actually do this part of the mission, this part of the story quest. So that satellite is in the right place. So let's rename it, so there's no confusion later on. It's so awkward to get on there. Sacrifice. Cool. Double check the name's taken. It doesn't always take. Where are we? Sacrifice. Yeah, it's gone. Cool. Okay, what we do now, we need to just open up the sectors and find all the factories that we might possibly need for later on, and also do some crystal mining. So all it is now is making some money and opening up the sectors. So let's see what we can find to start with. Drone company. Oh, that's funny. We just marked one. Did we just do that? Oh, of course we're we're not back in the other sector, are we? Let's just do something. I'll show you what these anomalies do. The anomalies, when you go near them, that's why I put a satellite down, because they can take you to different sectors. Oh, crystal. See what it does with crystal? See how that's gone blue? That's how you see now. Without the mod, you don't see that blue colour. All you'd see is the sparkling.
Asteroid.
So let's go and get some crystals. See it sparkling? That sparkling you just saw there is the default sparkle. But the blue colouring we see is the mod doing that. It makes it easier to see which roids have got it. Just makes it slightly easier. And the colouring is different as well. The author has made the colours slightly different. I'll tell you what they are in a minute. There we go. This is a rare one. That's it, and we use our tractor beam to suck them in. Let's see how much that's made us, or will make us when we sell it. Yeah, the colours, the new colours are very common is white, common is green, rare is blue, epic is purple, and legendary is orange. So obviously they're the better money makers. So let's see how much we've got. Acrylite crystals, we've got 15 of them. That's 225,000 credits there we've got already. Cool. We're going to make some money, guys, before we start the actual proper story mode. And that was just a lucky find there. Right. Let's go back to the anomaly and see if we can find... I just want to do this, that's all.
Satellite.
If we head towards the, the satellite that I named the anomaly, that's why I named them. You'll find it easier. So the anomaly is somewhere around here. You can sometimes see it with the eye, but at the moment I can't. Don't see it yet. We're going to have to probably scan. That's the missile I've got on my right gun turret, which I don't like. They're pretty crap, the missiles. Let's do a scan. Where is it? I heard it. Around here somewhere. Well, let's take the ship HUD away. It's easier to see. Come on, we should see it somewhere. Can't be that from the satellite. It's not coming up, is it? Well, I dropped that more or less as we came out. Are we on the wrong side? Let's have a look. I can hear it to the right. Don't see the purple. Or maybe it's a ship. Let's have a look. No, it's not that one, is it? Oh, to our left, there it is. Cool. Let's go through it and see where it takes us. May not take us back to where we just came out of. So it's a good way of discovering other sectors, but it could also take you to a xenon sector. So yeah, let's boost through that. Yes.
Entering Grand Exchange 3.
It's taking us somewhere else. Cool. So there's one here somewhere. Let's double check. Oh, that's actually stayed on. To our right, there it is. So again, we need to mark this one. So let's put another asteroid down. We're going to have to buy some, but we'll make some money. I just wanted to show that this can send you to other areas you've not been to before. We're quite close to it, aren't we? I want to put the satellite as soon as it starts pushing us away. At the moment, see, we're at 321 ms. Now it's sending us away, look, it's slowing us down. So let's put out another satellite. And do the same again. Get away from it so I can target it. That's it. There we go. Ah, such a small area. Anomaly. Okay. Ah. Delete. Okay, that should have done it. Yeah, cool. Right, let's have a look, see what we got here. Yeah, look at that, it's opened up, we've gone right over here. And that's where we were. Anomaly. Trinity Sanctum. That's where we started. And it sent us to, where are we? Initially, yeah, sent us here, and then that one sent us over here. Anyway, let's have a look, see what we got. 43 minutes in. I'm not going to use it again because I don't want it to send us to somewhere silly. This is a Taladi trading.
Taladi trading station.
This won't have any local traffic, so we won't get anything from this.
Antimatter cell factory.
That's a cell factory we can also put our stuff on. Our sacrificial lamb, yeah. So that's there, cool. We've actually discovered it now. Let's see what that one is over there.
Unknown station.
Well, I hope somebody's going to enjoy this series. I'm having fun playing it anyway. But yeah, it's complex. Now all I'm looking for is naughties. I keep hitting the nearest enemy key button because I've hotkeyed it, so if any of the drones come out which are criminal, we have to shoot them, and we'll slowly get rep from them, but nothing coming out yet. Oh, look, let's see what this is. The only thing I will do is taxi missions. Oh, let's see what this one is.
I need help. Can anyone hear me? I hope you can help.
Fast flight transport, civilian, very easy. Yeah, we'll have you. That gives us 46k.
I knew I could count on you.
So let's land and pick him up.
Docking granted.
Oh!
Short range transponder. C.
Got him. Still want to land. Bit dicey doing it near the station though, because if you hit the station, their security patrol will come out and attack you. Let's get that marked up. That's it. Wait, too much. Go back a bit, please. There we go. And then strafe down. Now we got to find him to pick him up.
Successfully docked. Perseid.
Welcome.
Where is he?
Thanks for your help.
Have we got a... Oh yeah, got +1. Okay, cool. The yellow brick road, look.
Hello.
Please come aboard. Select ship. And go back to the ship. Well, we can follow him down and he'll climb up on the ship. So cool. Our frames rates drop on stations to about 40, 45, and I've got a really high-end system, so it's quite hog intensity. Mind you, I've got everything on ultra. I've got everything on max. There you go, he's going to climb on. And let's follow him in.
I'm aboard your ship and ready to go.
Okay. Taxi missions are easy, and they do give you a bit of rep, not a great deal, but a bit. And that's where he wants to go. Plus it discovers stuff maybe that you haven't found before. So all we have to do is land at that station. Once you dock, he comes off. I do like my hummingbird. So cool. There's no follow camera, so there's only this one and one that you drop, so it doesn't follow you like it does in X3. So now we just need to dock.
Docking granted.
Do the same until we get the docking computer. Wait. Too much. Go back a bit. Stop. To the left. To the right. And now strafe down. Oh, knock a bit, there we go. That should make it. Once you docked, you automatically leaves. You hardly hear it. There's it. Great work, he said.
Welcome.
Okay, cool. The one other thing that you need to remember to do, what I have, well, I hope I have, I should have done, let's just double check. Game settings. I have autosave off because it saves at periods where you don't want it to save. So I always have autosave off. So you need to remember when you do this to always try and save as much as you can. Because the saves actually take quite a few seconds to save. So let's save the game up. So this is our first save, so it's going to be on slot 4. Because that's my initial goes. So save. Cool. That's that save. Right, let's see if we can find some. Oh, we got
Civilian ship D.
Go naughty. Go naughty.
No more, please.
That'll give us another rep for the Taladi company.
Container.
And we'll pick up micro gimbal. That makes us money. Right, let's see if we can find some. Crystal. Oh look, there's crystals there, green. See it? This is why it's easier to see it with the mod. Doesn't just show the sparkle. We know it's definitely on that roid there, where their reticle is. As you can see, nicely lit up. Where is it? Let's have a look. Now we've got to find the crystal. It should be here somewhere. It's still awkward to see.
Thanks for your help.
Asteroid.
Where's the crystal? Was it the other side? Or is it this side? Oh, there it is. I think. Yeah, there it is. Just there. There we go. Now this is what I'll be doing now. I'll be opening up the sectors and mining the crystals. Suck them in. Now what colour is green? Green is common type. White is very common. Let's see if we can find some more. I like to look at crystals in this mode. Nice. I do like flying through asteroid fields. Sometimes it's where the music starts to change. And keeping my eye out for little sparkles or the colour coding. Ah, there's a white one. I think that's a white one there. A very common one just there. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, see it sparkle? Hope you can see it in the video. It did sparkle just then. But these are the cheapies, and they give you illegal software as well. I mean illegal ones. The unstable crystals, they're illegal. And they're only good if you've got a good black market running, but that's quite awkward to get started. So I don't really bother with that much.
Asteroid.
Ah, click on it. There we go. Sometimes when they're moving, they're a bit awkward to shoot. That's it. You know you've got more when the glare goes. Now it'll tell us if we've got any illegal ones, they'll turn red. We haven't, so there's some more ones. Look, another white lot, common ones. Now where's the actual? Oh, there. Is that it? Yep. Shoot away. Cool. See, that's red. Illegal items can be sold by black market traders. Initially, that's so hard to do. It's not that easy, so I'm not going to bother. I just get rid of them. So drop all illegal items. Now we made 332k so far. What I always do, because it will drop it in a lockbox to start with, so I don't get confused with proper lockboxes. Oh look, there's another one. I shoot them up. Some more here. Let's grab these as well. What we're in? 56 minutes. Okay. I'm going to be spending quite a long time hunting crystals and opening up the sectors. So the next video will be partly crystal hunting and also hopefully getting on with the Bozo quest, because I'll have done quite a bit by then. I think I won't be recording it all. It's just too long-winded. Ah, get on there. Can't get on it. I have to take my hand off the joystick to do that. I can't mark the crystal without the mouse. So there we go. Wait, let's go around a bit. That's the problem when they spin. I've got to put the little spot on it, not the reticle itself, but the spot to the left, because that's where the gun is. It's not on the reticle. There we go. We've got some illegal wares again. So guys, this is what I'll call it. I hope someone's enjoyed that. Just a brief intro into the first part of the story mode for Duel Bozo Tar. And yeah, I do hope someone likes it, and I thank you so much if you got this far, and I will catch you in the next one.